Alright folks, gonna do some more firewood cutting here. Empty gas tank, folks. I'll tell you guys, you know, this saw here is a still, and if you want your equipment to hold up, make sure you use the right mixture for the gas. If it's a 2-stroke, it's very crucial. If you don't, your equipment's not going to last very long. And if you're not a very good pourer, get a funnel. If you're a good pourer, well, hey, it's okay. In the oil, they have 2 types. They have a summer type of oil, bar oil, and they have a winter type. Again, make sure you get the right type, because during each season, the flow of this oil is very important. And you don't want no sawdust going in your oil. You're going to end up plugging up your little holes that it comes out of and lubricates the bar and chain. Okay, it's all filled up, ready to go again. I'm going to give this a little clean up here and give myself some more room to work. More room to work. I'll make a pile and I'll come back later with a skid steer and scoop it all up in a bucket and dump it where in the woodshed, and then organize it in the woodshed. And then after that point, look at this, there's a bug, fellas. So we'll just shoot him off here, let him continue living somewhere else. And we got a little pile collapsing here. It's okay. We'll let them roll down. We'll let this one roll down. There we go. Back in safety zone. Two more pieces here to go. Pretty warm day. Pretty warm day today, all right. Pretty blue skies. Not quite full sun, but not far from it. Don't worry about the crack of my ass if it's showing. These just get dirty kind of clothes. Not too important. Oh, a couple more pieces. Gotta be careful how I stand on these things. Wouldn't want to finish off my ankles for as bad a shape they're in. But I can't let it stop me neither. Gotta stay warm for the winter. It's just the way it is. Back at it, guys. Choke it. guys are hearing that rev up because my kill button quit working, so I just choke it to shut it down. Works just as good. Kind of messes up a little bit. I sometimes have to pull it a couple times to restart it, but that's okay. Okay, clean up. Makes more room. I'll tell you, fellas, you guys come across a piece like this. Alright, all rehydrated and fresh again. Somewhat fresh anyhow. But we'll get back at this. Hope everybody enjoyed their little break. Okay, fellas, time for a cleanup. Chances are pretty good some of you are thinking as you're watching me that I'm taking a lot of risk. And I pretty much am taking a lot of risk. But in some cases, that's just what needs to happen in order to get this cut up. As you can see, the pile's disappearing pretty quick. I mean, I can be super gentle, extremely cautious, and do some serious overthinking with it. And I might be quarter into what you see me do. So I choose to take that little risk and move along like you're seeing me move along. And there's a lot of things that you don't even know about me. And we won't even get into that conversation. But you are seeing what you're seeing. Time of the year is here. It's upon us. And I don't believe that this wood here is going to get cut up by itself. Ever. It'll rot by itself. But it'll never get cut up by itself. So, well, here, let me get a cigarette, fellas. Here, I'm going to pull up a log and take a little break. Maybe talk to you about this chainsaw a little bit. This chainsaw here, fellas, 16 years old. And I haven't even changed the bar on it yet. And you see how I operate it. It's had its moments. Got the safety guard here. The top part's broke, but it still works. That's stuck. That's the safety device. So if you get a kickback, your hand's supposed to be like this, and then it kicks it back and locks the blade from turning. There, it's free again. So the object to a saw, you want to keep the fuel mixture right. You want to make sure you have the right seasoned oil in there to lubricate the chain and bar. You want to make sure your chain is nice and sharp. You don't want to make sure you want to make sure it's not loose. You see, I pull it down, and the bottom of them teeth, I go up into the bar. They just show themselves. Well, that's how I gauge the tightness of it. Okay. You don't want your chain hitting dirt, sand, stone, anything like that. That's just one good way of finishing off your sharpness. You'll have to put a sharp edge back on it. And when you are sharpening it, there's little guides here. You want to follow them guides as far as the angle goes, where it's sharp. Now, so far I haven't sharpened this at all yet. Haven't hit no dirt. Logs are clean. If the logs are dirty, your wood's dirty, you're going to dulling it up pretty quick. Full of grime and sand and stuff like that, yeah, you're going to dull it up pretty quick, all right. So you want to try to do everything you can to keep your logs clean. So when you're cutting, you're only cutting wood. You're not cutting grains of sand and dirt and whatever else may be there. Let's see what else I can tell you about the chainsaw that I know about. Keep your filter clean so it can breathe properly. Let's see what else I can tell you. I think that's about all, folks. I mean, this saw here you're seeing me use, it's 16 years old, and I never even changed a spark plug yet. And I use it every single year. Now, this saw, it's not the home duty, it's the commercial duty. Still offers two different types. Basically, the home version, which is not meant for any kind of commercial use or any kind of heavy duty use, It's meant just for around the home, for tree trimming and, you know, small usage. Then you have the industrial type, and they're meant to be used industrially. And this basically is kind of industrial use. You can see all the wood I have yet to cut. That's a lot of wood. So if you're hunting out a saw, no matter what the brand name is, you might want to ask those questions. Whether it's home duty, you know, commercial duty, industrial duty, what type of duty it is, because it's going to make all the difference in the world. A saw is just not a saw. It's not how it works, folks. You have different qualities of them saws, and you want to make sure you're going to get the right quality for what you're doing and you're going to be using it for. And that's about all. It's just really a matter of getting in the wood pile and getting her cut up is what it is. You're going to get dirty. You're going to have some seriously uncomfortable moments. That's just all part of it. You get cleaned up when you're all done. That's when it works. You get cleaned up then. Other than that, you just don't worry about it. You can have a bucket of water beside you to kind of wash up as you're going along if you really feel uncomfortable with it all. That'll help you out a lot. Sometimes I do that. I'm not doing that today. One of the reasons is I don't have any water left. Only enough to drink, keep myself hydrated in this warm day. Being that I sweat so much, I need to drink a lot. Or else I start feeling sick, and that's not fun. Start feeling sick, then I can't be cutting the wood. Okay, fellas, I'm going to clean this little bit of cut up wood here, move it off to the side, give myself some more room. Let me check the batteries on this camera here, make sure they're still filming. It's still filming. I don't even see the battery light as it's stating it's low, so I guess maybe they're still okay. Good batch of batteries, I suppose. I'll tell you something, fellas, you don't have to worry about being happy or sad when you're doing something like this. It's not really emotional. It's just something that needs to get done. So, you know, in case some of you didn't know that. Not a whole lot of laughing going on here, but not a whole lot of sadness either. Just kind of a neutral state. Working away, getting the pile cut up. That's all it is. But at the same time, you can't let go of careful state. Careful state's pretty important to keep all times. Keep you safe. Get rid of all these trip hazards here so I don't take a tumble and hurt myself greater than I already am. If you don't like slivers, you might want to wear gloves, because you're dealing with wood here, and chances are pretty good you're going to get slivers. Tweezers pull them out though. Them little slivers, pretty uncomfortable. You better believe it. This might even be wondering why the logs ain't rolling down on me. You know what? I wonder the same thing. Carefulness, I guess. I suppose that's what it is. Okay, folks, I'm going to give you one more round with a saw. And that's going to be a long enough video because it's going to take me probably a good part of a day to upload this. One more round. Okay folks, well that's enough for the filming. I'll give you a little peek at what I piled up here so far. There's the pile you just pretty much watched me cut up. And much more to go yet, much more to go yet. You see me climb on top of this pile here, and you're probably wondering, maybe wondering of how these logs don't roll down, on me and create me grief. And you know what? I pretty much wonder the same thing, but they're staying in place, and that's a good thing. But I'm always ready. I'm always ready, just in case one's going to fall or decide to take a roll down. I'm always ready. I'm always thinking it. So I'm always braced for the moment. I never get myself preoccupied where I'm not expecting one of these logs to take a roll out. Never let that happen. That's when you get yourself in trouble. So, alright folks, thank you for watching.